In Helmand, Afghanistan, it is hard to imagine that peace is on the horizon. As negotiations between Afghan politicians and the Taliban stumble forward in Qatar, the fighting rages back home.
I have my mother with me. It was evening when a mortar hit our home and all my family were hurt. We're asking the government to stop the war and bring peace.
Despite the US and Taliban signing a withdrawal agreement in February, violence has continued between the armed group and Afghan government forces. There is an ebb and flow of territory seized and lost, all potential leverage for the talks. On Sunday, it escalated in rural Helmand.
When we left our home, the fighting started. A mortar hit near my brother. We want peace here. As you can see, my hands are red with my brother's blood.
Each side claims to have inflicted more losses on the other, but caught in the middle are civilians.
I live in Bolan village. The situation was very bad. We couldn't stay. All these people are coming here because of fighting.
Close to 5,000 families, which is about 35,000 people, are reportedly being displaced. And this displacement will lead to additional needs from their side for shelter, for water and sanitation, food even, and also not knowing when they will be able to return back.
Helmand is a Taliban stronghold. They control about 80% of the province. They say they are just retaking their own areas and have no plans to claim fresh government territory. They promise safety for captured soldiers.
You can see the Taliban are firing from those houses. The tanks are firing from here. One boy was killed and still he is lying on the road.
The Afghan government and US forces have called it an unprovoked Taliban offensive. They claim to have killed the Taliban's operational chief for Helmand, along with dozens of fighters, using US airstrikes and a ground assault. 2 Afghan military helicopters collided on Tuesday, killing all on board.
Our visit and the visits by other high-ranking government officials is an assurance that by all means we will defend Lashkar Gar city.
It's been more than a month since peace talks began in Doha between the Taliban and Afghan political leaders. Each day brings a promise of peace and the certainty of sacrifice. Bellis, Jazeera.